Started. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang. Shout out to my overseas gang. And shout out to my unsubscribed gang. If you're unsubscribed, you should think about go ahead and doing it. Here every day. You enjoy what you see. Come on. Subscribe. Come on now. Come on. Do it. Do it. That being said, shout out to my members. Hey, appreciate you guys pouring into the channel with all the likes, the shares, and the comments. You guys are killing the game with the likes, quadrupling it. As soon as you walk in the video, you're hitting the like. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You guys are doing great. As you guys pour into me, allow me to pour into you guys with this dope ass video. That being said, when the narcissist is jealous of your love life, you see the title. Is it ridiculous to think about? Yes. But is it the truth? You bet your sweet ass it is. Let's talk about it. Now, we've discussed this multiple times, but we're getting new members here, so you got to understand some of this stuff is going to seem like it's, repetitive, but honestly, there's only so much information that can be put out total, and I've put out over 400 videos here in the past so many months. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, I'm going to say it again. These people are having multiple relationships, okay? Now, I know it's ridiculous to be like, well, if they're having these relationships, why in the world do you think that? You think that I know, and you know as well, they're still stalking you, and they're still trying to see who you're with. They still want to know if you're dating anybody, and they want to know if they're for the streets. They're for the streets when you met them. You know that they were for the streets when you met them. So it is, hey, Lisa, what's going on, love? How you doing? Glad you can make it. They were for the streets then when you met them, and they are for the streets now, okay? So we're not going to act like that wasn't the case, all right? Especially if you met them in any club type of situation like I did mine. So, that being said, they'll pop up on your social media every day, right? Listen, I'm getting very targeted trolls, and, if it's not the troll, she'll drop her face in a comment, every other month, just let me know she's around, I don't know. She thinks I want to know. I don't want to know. I want to think she's finally, moved on, but there's never going to be a complete moving on. She could be with somebody else and seem like she's completely happy in the relationship that she's with and still be stalking me at night and crying to herself and thinking to herself, man, that's the one that got away. That was my meal ticket right there. I could have rode that out all the way until I killed them off and, then just took over the franchise. All this kind of crazy stuff they're thinking in their head that they're not going to no longer be able to take advantage of, right? While laying next to somebody else. Like, it's never, it doesn't matter who they're with. They're never going to be satisfied. They're going to always play that game to where they got to have a group, a rotation, a trifecta of, 3 to 4. And it's going to always be that way. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to be checking your ass every day, worrying about what you're doing. Make it make sense. I can't do it. Checking for the ladies' messages that you know what I'm saying, to see if you're dating them or not. So they're in my comments, in your comments as well, checking the messages, like not just looking at your social media, but going through the comments on some situations, probably, especially with the do with TikTok, going to the comments first, like going to the comments immediately to check and see who's commenting back, and then going to their profiles and seeing who they're dating. Just weird, crazy stuff, driving themselves insane. While again, I have to say, if it's a lady, legs in the air. If it's a fella, you know what I'm saying? If it's, your ex-ladies, you got some other ladies' legs in the air, so I don't understand why these people find the time, make the time to stalk us and think about what we're doing and our possibilities when they're exploring all options available to the crusty asses. Moving right along. They still think they're entitled to your life, even though, they've got multiple partners, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they still think that they have some type of access, or they're allowed access to your life because, they ran away, right? So they believe since they left the relationship open, then they're still, I don't know what they really think, right? But we all have common sense. We know the relationship is over. We know that they don't have any entitlement to your life or access to you, but they think because they run away, you know what I'm saying, instead of, handling the situation and closing things out, then they're still able to access you. Weirdos. I'm telling you, weirdos. And even though it seems like they're doing a lot of stuff, because they really do care about who you're having sex with. They really do care about who you're dating. I don't know the reason for it, but they really do. It does bother them, especially when you're unbothered. And then listen, this is what they'll do. They'll go out of their way in your comments to convince you that they're happy or whatever, right? If you're happy, then why don't you leave me alone? Right? Like, you'll get weird comments talking stuff like, oh, you know, maybe the narc is good where they're at. If the narc is good where they're at, then why in the world is a narc over here looking at my content about how much of a loser they are? That doesn't make any sense. These people aren't good doing anything. They're always putting on a facade and faking everything to everybody. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, hating their life, you know what I'm saying, crying themselves to sleep, not getting good sleep, man, smoking and stuff, you know, doing all kind of, definitely drinking. And here's the truth of the matter, right? The truth of the matter is they know you could have anybody you want, okay? They know you're fine as hell. You know what I'm saying? They know you're fine as hell. Looking better than you ever looked with them. They know it. They know it. And that's another issue they have. They're mad that you look better than you ever looked with them. They're like, how in the fuck? I don't have nobody on my back draining the life out of me, you vampire. What do you mean you don't understand why I look better? I look better because I'm supposed to look this way. While I was with you, the life was being drained out of my soul. Ooh, getting chills just thinking about it. You know how you get the chills just thinking about that shit? Ooh, ugh. Like I'd ever go back. Are you insane? If you get the chills thinking about something, think you ever go back to that shit? Fuck out of here. I wish I would go back. I wouldn't even entertain you, man. That's why you gotta hit me with these fake accounts. I'm not even gonna ever even entertain your ass anymore. Like, as soon as I see your name, it's block. Automatically, it's like block automatically. I see your avatar, your name, it's block automatically. You don't even get a chance to even speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know that you can have any woman that you want when you're ready, and only when you're ready. There is no hurry and there is no rush. The lady meant for you will take her time with you as well. There's no hurry. The real ones, there's no hurry. You know what I mean? Only the narc is trying to hurry up and rush back in, or a new narc trying to rush into your life like, oh shit, there's an empath on the loose. I got to attach my, no, you're not. No, you're not. Easy, easy, easy. This is a Sigma empath over here. I done been through it. I know, I can see one, I can smell one. I can smell a narc coming my way. It's narc in the air. Huh. You know what I'm saying? And you know something else? And here's the bigger thing, but it's all good. It makes no difference to me because it's the same thing. But here's the biggest thing, right? They see the potential in your business and your empire you're building. And they're mad. You know what I'm saying? Because they see that generational wealth that you're creating. See, they got the ability to see things. They're just evil as fuck. And they're just sitting there thinking like, man, I'm missing out. That was going to be me and my kids. Free meal ticket for the rest of my life. How could I have ever fucked up like this? You let that doggone sneaky link, third party, and your family talk your dumb ass into it. That's what happened. They did too, boy. All the people right there. Those my people, boy. Your family, hey, those my people. Y'all saved my life, man. I owe y'all something. Not really. I don't owe you shit, but you know what I mean? I mean, those, whew. But anyway, that's what the deal is. That's the business, y'all. That's what it's about. You know? That's what, hey, listen, that's how they really feel about it, okay? They're jealous. They do watch you and for some weird reason care about who you're going to be with. It's weird, right? But there's a lot of reasons for it, and I just explained them. And the main one of me being, for one, they know you're fine as hell, okay? You know, you're the best you've ever looked. And they know it, and they never wanted you to know it, but you knew it the whole time. You were just giving the relationship an opportunity, and then you let this person reveal themselves to you, and then you're like, okay, you're a piece of shit. Bye. Now, you want to know what a cutoff game is? You watch somebody like one of us cut your ass off. You ain't never seen no cutoff game until you see one of us cut your crusty ass off. You would have thought that this, you'd be like, Man, you must have been dating that lady for about 6 months. Nah, about 9.5 years we was together. I don't give a shit if it was 19.5 years. You know what I'm saying? You kick rocks once you start cheating on me. The fuck you think you are? You bust down? What do you think you got going on where you get to go step out on somebody like me? If you don't get your goofy ass on somewhere trying to control me with that stupid ass mechanism, that's a punk ass mechanism right there. Like, I'm not gonna chase you. You know I don't chase. You know better. Huh. Maybe you don't. You know what I'm saying? You know better, you do better. You know, goofy ass. You let him go. Ooh. Oh, no. Step back across the road. Not too quick, not too quick, not too fast. So, I ain't in no hurry. Big Daddy over here. Ain't no hurry, ain't no hurry. You know, I appreciate y'all, love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. My body just, she wore me out. God, she wore me out, man. I'm sore. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she got it in. God, damn, girl. Wore me out. Oh. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be back at it though in the AM. As soon as I can get up, man, I'm gonna be up, you know, riding again. You know what I'm saying? Living my best life. Living my best life. Listen, y'all, you know what I mean? That's another thing. You know, they know that you're living your best life right now. And every day that your life gets better, it shows that everything that you said during the relationship, post the relationship, and even now, has always been true. You are a better version of yourself without that person, and you always have been a better version of yourself when that person's not around. Okay? The truth hurts. And so every time I got to see you, like, especially like with me, because you know what I mean? I'm a veteran. So it was crazy. Like I told her I went to Iraq, you know, both times. I didn't do nothing but work out the whole time. So working out all the time is my thing anyway. Right? Like, especially at my age of 38, you know what I'm saying? Like, so working out is my thing. So if I'm working out all the time, I already look like I look, you know what I'm saying? All it needs is a little bit of space and opportunity. And your boy's he's gonna shine bright. You know what I'm saying? Non-stop. And there's gonna be the right lady waiting to treat me properly, not act like an idiot, not act like she has to make me jealous, play the phone tag thing. Well, I ain't heard back from him in a while, so I'm gonna make him wait, because I'm not doing all that stupid ass shit. I'm gonna wait for the right one that just knows how to communicate, understand that I'm a busy dad, and know how to work with me, right? You know what I'm saying? There's no rush. No rush, you know? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Possibly, you know what I'm saying? You know, just need a patient lady, you know, that knows how to treat a king like a king. I don't ask for much. I really don't. You know. But again, I was just with, you know what I mean, somebody that wasn't quite ready. Or somebody as grown as I am. And there's no shade on her for that. You know what I mean? No shade on her for that. You know, ladies, I'm getting a lot of oh yes and all this stuff, you know. Yeah, I'm looking for a very simple lady. Now, do I have a physical type? Of course I have a physical type. Everyone's allowed to have a standard. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like personality, I'm not asking for a whole lot. Okay, I'm not asking for, you know, I don't even want someone that's like in this boss lady mentality. I don't need that. I don't need a boss lady. I don't need a what are you looking for? A power couple situation. I'm a power, you know what I'm saying, move on my own. I don't need no, you know what I mean, power couple situation. Just, I mean, I've always wanted just like a regular type of chick, but I'm willing to wait, in no hurry for that. Please, ladies, never come, you know, towards me leading with your resume. That means shit to me. You know, your money is your money. And your career is your career. It has nothing to do with me. It will do nothing for the like. Why would I want to hear about that in the beginning? I need to know who you are. You know, I don't know what kind of guys you're used to, but real dudes, like real men, don't give a damn about your money. We don't care about your money. You know, we're not really worried about what you got going on as far as your career goes. Like, that sounds like some player type stuff. We just want to get to know you through the way you act, how you talk naturally. You know what I'm saying? Not no questionnaire type of stuff. Because all that stuff is player stuff. You're trying to weed dudes out like you in a hurry to. I'm not in no hurry like that. Regular woman looking to date somebody regularly without going through some scheme or checklist and weirdo stuff as if you can eliminate someone off of something like that. That's ridiculous, man. I'm not here to entertain that kind of stuff. You know, and if you seem like you're that kind of way, and you're easy to find out, like as soon as I give you my number, if I'm not texting you back or whatever, then you'll disappear. Well, that means you got like a little few guys that you got checking you out, and you think that you're worth all that. Well, then go do that. I'm not going to chase you. I will not chase you. If I get any hinkling that you got me on some type of whatever chasing you, then I'm gonna fall back because I'm not. I ain't even interested in nothing that serious like that. What you think you're gonna put me on some hamster wheel and breadcrumb me and like the rest of the guys that you doing, and I'm not even trying to have sex like that. I told you I'm celibate. So what's my incentive to try to chase you down? There isn't one. So what do you're trying to make me do something that I'm not gonna do? You know what I mean? So I'm just a whole different level right now with it. I'm going to intimidate some women. That's probably good. That means they don't need to be coming over here in the first place. The one I don't intimidate, if they just want some sexual shit, I'm gonna weed them out myself. Any boss ladies that come out this way, you know, it's no offense. There's some guys that like that kind of stuff. It's just not me. I ain't gonna be with no woman with no masculine energy. I can't do that. I had to deal that with my ex, you know what I'm saying? There can't be two masculine energies, man, like in my house. Like I can't deal with that. If you operate as a woman in your masculine energy, don't even come over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get this real masculine energy, like the real deal from a man, right? And it's not gonna mesh well. That energy you're gonna have, that masculine energy, because see, a dude, another man, you know what I'm saying? We don't have issues like that because we know we've been dealing with our masculine energy all our life, so we know how to regulate it, right? But a lot of women are operating in their masculine energy right now as if they want to fight everything, and that's not how dudes operate. We don't operate like that. We're not trying to fight everything, because we know when dudes fight, there's gonna be some furniture moving, right? It ain't gonna be no quick. It's gonna be some major furniture moving, right? So I don't want no woman coming around me operating in that masculine type of energy, because I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna tolerate it in any capacity. And then when you try to word salad with me, you can't do that. You can't outword me. You can't flip the narrative. You can't, you know what I'm saying, talk this goofy talking point crap that they got going on in the media. You can't run that shit on me. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is, if you feel like you're in a masculine energy, don't even bother looking at me, honestly, because I ain't even your type. Truth be told, I'm not your type. I'm way too masculine for that. I don't care if I'm balance my energy out. The minute I have a female that makes me feel like, you know, she's coming at me on some man shit, you know what I mean? What's it's done at that point. That means you feel like I'm competition and you can never compete with me. So that ain't even, and it ain't no woman stuff competing with me. It's on anybody competing with me, but I don't want my woman competing with me. My ex competed with me the whole time. The entire time. Do you know how much that sucks when someone is trying to compete with you and you're trying to build something with them, but everything you do, they just have to compete with it? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, 11 people in here and 11 likes. Yes! I love that number. You know what I'm saying? Love you guys. Man, y'all be hitting them numbers, man. Y'all be hitting them. You know what I'm saying? 11 in here for a second. I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's 12 in here, but you can go ahead and hit that 12 too. You know what I'm saying? This 12th person, hit that like button, you know? But listen, I'm just putting out a little bit of dating advice. If you're not noticing, you know, the tide is shifting. You know, most women are starting to talk about getting along with men. You might want to go ahead and drop that boss lady stuff and go ahead and get along. We're going to get along, you know what I'm saying? We're compromising on both ends of the field, but we're going to relax into our roles if you want a real man. And if you wanted this type of man, you're not going to be able to do it in no boss chick type of situation. Don't lead with your resume. Take it back to the old school ways, y'all. Get them body counts down. You know what I'm saying? Get those well, you can't get them down, but you can stop adding to, right? Get the body counts down. We care about that. Keep those body counts low, right? Don't be out here just leasing out your womb. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ain't that serious. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, y'all. Hey, look. 11 again. I ran somebody off. Good. Perfect number. I'm going to end it on that. You know what I'm saying? In 19 minutes, almost 20. Love y'all. Be back on here in a little bit. Don't go too far. We're going to chop it up. Have a good time. Blessings. Winning.